The angler's possession. I'm a fishing enthusiast, but this story isn't about fishing. It's about an incident where a fishing buddy and I were possessed during a night fishing trip. That night, Li Zhongping and I were night fishing on the Daking River. This one's 4 pounds. That night, the bite was incredibly good. We caught fish one after another, and they were all quite large. Did you bring any food? No. Are you hungry? We fished until midnight, when suddenly we felt incredibly hungry. Let's roast a couple of fish to eat. As luck would have it, neither of us had prepared any food. I'll clean the fish, you go find some firewood. I suggested we clean 2 fish and roast them. I would take care of the fish, and Li Zhongping would look for firewood. He then went into the woods nearby. There were many dead branches and fallen leaves on the ground, but as he was picking up branches, a red object on a tree startled him. When he got a clearer look, he realized it was an article of clothing. I finished cleaning the fish, and he returned with the firewood, bringing that red piece of clothing with him. I found it in the woods. It'd be great for kindling, wouldn't it? What did you pick up? He intended to use the clothing to start a fire. I didn't think much of it at the time, so I let him burn the clothing and start the fire. I'm telling you, out in the wilderness, you shouldn't pick up random things. It's fine. It's just an old piece of clothing. The fish sizzled over the fire as we sat and chatted. Smells great. After a few minutes of talking, he suddenly stopped responding, and I was the only one speaking. The fish here are pretty good, huh? He made these sounds, but I didn't pay any attention at the time. It's not cooked yet, until he reached out to grab the fish that was roasting. He didn't care about the heat and just started eating it, even though it wasn't cooked yet. Eating it raw? Are you crazy? Seeing him like that, I snatched it away from him. It was only when he struggled with me that I realized something was wrong. Zhongping, what's wrong with you? He seemed to have lost his mind, and I'd never heard of him having epilepsy or anything like that. I dragged and pulled him into the car. At first, he was still squirming and twisting. Then he fell asleep. I had intended to take him to the hospital, but seeing that he seemed fine, I changed my mind. I took him home instead. Thank you. After dropping him off, I left. When he got home, he collapsed onto the bed and fell into a deep sleep. His wife was woken up by a noise in the middle of the night. She found him rummaging through the wardrobe. Why are you rummaging around instead of sleeping? He was throwing clothes everywhere, and he didn't respond to his wife when she spoke to him. Gasp! He found a light red dress in the wardrobe. Why are you wearing my dress? He put it on. Then he got back into bed and continued to sleep. His wife watched him for a while. Then she also fell asleep. But when she woke up in the morning, she found he was gone. Sister-in-law, don't panic. Think about where he could be. His wife called me, firstly because we were good friends, and secondly, she wanted to ask what exactly happened the night before. When she asked, I suddenly remembered that he started acting strangely right after I began roasting the fish. So I drove her to our fishing spot. There, we really did find him in the woods. He was kneeling in front of a tree, with his wife's dress hanging from it. His feet were covered in blood, indicating he had walked there barefoot. His wife went to call him, but as soon as she touched him, he collapsed to the ground. His entire body was purple from the cold. I carried him on my back to the car. His wife wanted to retrieve the dress, but I stopped her, as I found the whole situation unsettling. Thankfully, he woke up at the hospital. However, he couldn't remember anything that happened after he went into the woods to collect firewood and picked up that red dress last night.